What's up YouTube? Simply Unlucky here, and welcome back to our Yu-Gi-Oh! March Madness. We're posting Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos every single day. And then we ask you guys to check out the channel and subscribe for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel links. Alright you guys, so I've noticed a couple things different with the with Simply Unlucky lately, and the channel in general. So there's been a big kind of divide of two subscriber bases here. And so a lot of you guys are wanting to see some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links videos, and then a lot of you guys are just wanting the classic Simple Unlucky where we're just talking about the TCG and doing different box openings for the actual card game. And so what I'm going to try to do is post a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, because there's just infinite content for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and I really do need to play more. I realized this after playing in the Kaiba Cup. If I'm going to be actually going to try to get in like the top 100, people ever, or top even 1,000 or 10,000, I'm going to actually need to play and grind this game out a little more than I have been. And so I'm going to try to post Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content once a day. And in the meantime, I'm definitely going to still be posting, obviously, TCG content or regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Simply Unlucky content that we've been doing in the past. I just don't know if I'll be posting that every single day. So in a lot of cases, I'm saying for at least March Madness, I'm trying new things with March Madness. I may be posting 2 videos a day. And so what I'm going to try to do is have a video in the middle of the day and then a video at the end of the day. So I'm thinking more towards the end will be Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and then more towards the middle of the day will be Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG or the Yu-Gi-Oh! card game. But either way, those might get switched up. So that's going to be the plan for March Madness. So you guys actually might see 2 videos per day here. And yeah, it's going to be pretty freaking crazy. And so just to get into this video, you guys, so what just happened is Konami just increased the level cap from 50 to 60, I believe. We can just check right here. And then also they increased the character levels by 5. Yeah, so here we go. The highest stage players will be able to get now was increased from 50 to 60 along with missions and rewards, and then the character level cap was increased from 30 to 35. So that's pretty crazy, and so that's like a whole new campaign type of thing, and I kind of like beating the campaign. That was my kind of thing. I kind of rolled off this game a bit once I got to level 50, and got most of I got characters to high levels, but I just figured I'll farm and I'll level them up as I farm. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely want to get back into this game and try to get at least a lot more cards here, and that's why I wanted to make some more videos for you guys. So yeah, be ready for that. I'm going to try to post a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video once a day, and because there's infinite content. And as we get more cards, and so I'll kind of switch it off. I'll do like an opening video, and then I'll do a video where we talk about a new deck that we made, and we'll have duels with that deck in the ranked PvP, which we'll definitely get King of Games on. And yeah, so just to check out the Kaiba Cup real quick, you guys. The results are in. So as you guys can see here, I got ranked 35,000, and I was only able to play for a few hours, and that's pretty cool. At least I got that high. I ended up getting one of the rewards there, which was a super rare card that you get to choose from a pool of cards, and it's automatically prismatic. And I wish I kind of would have recorded that, because that was pretty sweet. But basically, I think once you got to the top 10,000, you got an ultra rare and a super rare prismatic guaranteed, and it was from a pool of ultras. And then I think maybe 2 ultras and 1 super, and then 2 ultras, 2 supers from there. But yeah, and you got more coins as you went up too. And so we got, like, as you can see, I have 250,000 coins there, so we got a lot of coins too. And yeah, it was pretty sweet. So I just used our budget dino deck that we built before. I've barely spent money on this game, and now I just realized we're gonna have to put in some money and make some more videos and open some more packs in order to really be able to contend with these people that have put in these thousands of dollars to complete all their different decks. And so I noticed the Kaiba Corp, a lot of you guys, this game's pay to win or this game's not pay to win, but it is a little pay to win in order to be in the top like 10,000 for Kaiba for the Kaiba Cup, unless you're really grinding out the game. And we made that dino deck from really grinding out the game. But if you guys are playing, 2 to 5 hours a day, I could see people having a lot of good cards without spending money on the game. But you really are going to have to grind. And so that's kind of my answer on that. But yeah, the budget deck to make right now is definitely the dino deck. So I used that dino deck for a bit. I got to rank 6,000 and rank 35,000, got 6,000 DP, and I was just like, I'm gonna record some duels in this rank, but basically I couldn't really get any further. If I would have just used the dino deck, I may have gotten to 7,000, but I didn't really care too much. I think the next rank up in 7,000 was just coins, so for the ranking rewards, and so I didn't really care because it wasn't an ultra rare. But yeah, it was actually pretty cool. Doing something like this, the Kaiba Cup, like there's a legit amount of people that are in the top 100, and you can actually get there. And so that's very interesting to me because I always want to try to be the best, be the king of games. And so I'm thinking next time I'm really going to try to grind this out, and that's why I want to make some more videos too for this. So we're going to be making a video for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I'm going to try to for March Madness every single day, and then of course TCG content will also be made too. So there might be 1 or 2 videos each day, you guys, so be ready for that. Alright, so we're going to check out, oh, and I wanted to throw in some advice here on the prismatic cards you're choosing. Prismatic really, I mean, a lot of people were choosing Econ or Enemy Controller. That's fine, but I just wanted to mention to you guys, you should probably choose your farming cards. Your cards that you use for your farm decks. And so I think I chose the Scorpion because I've farmed, is it Odeon like 20 times and 50 times maybe even. I haven't got that guy from him, so I got the Scorpion guy, but I need like 2 or 3 anyways. But yeah, you might want to get that Prismatic or the Cerberus Prismatic or Riryoku. If you're doing ultra rares, you probably want to get Riryoku's Prismatic because that's a card that's in so many different farm decks. And I know a lot of you guys are just getting one of your cards that are in your deck. Like some people are using Air Knight, but Enemy Controller is still in some different farm decks. But yeah, that's just my advice. You probably want to get Prismatic cards that are in your farm decks because you get 200 points for using your Prismatic cards. Just what I was thinking anyways. Alright, you guys, so before we get into that though, I was going to show some gameplay for the Kaiba Cup, but first I wanted to go over the different new ranked rewards, or sorry, yeah, character level up rewards. And so Yugi has now been increased, or they've all been increased to 35. And so for Yugi, you got that 100,000 gold for 31. That's pretty cool. So that's actually very nice. And then you got Spiral Spear Strike, which is Gaia the Fierce Knight, Swift Gaia, or Gaia the Dragon Champion. And whenever they attack, they deal piercing damage, very Meteor Crush effect. And I think we just pulled this in our Flaming Eternity booster box opening, so that's funny. And then draw 2 cards, discard 1 card when you deal damage with Gaia the Dragon Champion. So that's a fun card. Wait a minute. Didn't I just mention in our Flaming Eternity booster box opening that this would be a good card for Duel Links? And then here it is. That's funny. See? That's funny. Alright, then of course they're adding Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight. This guy's awesome for Duel Links. This card can only, if this card's the only card in your hand, it can be normal summon without tributing. And it's easy to get rid of cards in your hand in Duel Links. So this guy's going to be really good. So that's definitely a good card there. Alright, Kaiba. Kaiba's got a couple interesting cards here. So he has Cave Dragon. This is useful, especially if you're doing like the Dragon Wind type decks. Using peak support, I don't know, whatever it's called. But yeah, the mountain, the free mountain. Cannot be normal summoned while you control a monster. This card can not declare an attack unless you control another dragon type. So if you just play this guy first, he's a 2200 with mount on the field. So that's really cool. And then once you play another dragon, then he can get even bigger. So I don't see him being bad. I don't know if he'll necessarily be used, but yeah, he's definitely not bad. And then this card's just freaking amazing. Burst Breath. This was a card that I was thinking would be good in this game. When I was looking at Wing Beat, I was like, where's Burst Breath? But yeah, tribute 1 Dragon-type monster, so it doesn't need to be a sacrifice. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field whose defense is less than or equal to the attack of the tributed monster. That is extraordinary in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Tributed Dragon-type monsters. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field. All face-up monsters on the field. So there's the drawback. So this could destroy your own monsters. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field whose defense is less than or equal to the attack. Crazy. So that card's good. Really good. Alright, let's check out YuGiOh. A lot of things you can do with that card. You can tribute one of your 2,000 attack monsters to obliterate 3, 5 to 8-star monsters that don't have enough defense. YuGiOh, I haven't really leveled him up yet. Let's see. Another Heart of the Underdog would have been nice. Man, that 100,000 gold though. And then also a thing to note about these character level up rewards is the gems go down. What? So at 30, 29 you get 250, and then 300 gems at 30, and then 32 goes down to 200, and 34 is 250. Like, what the heck? What are you doing, Konami? But whatever. Rocket Warrior's okay. He hasn't really found his niche yet. Dice Reroll, once again, another okay card, but cards like this are considered pretty inconsistent because you need it. But one time during the rest of the turn for either player's dice roll, have the player reroll. You can have the player reroll. So you can actually make your opponent reroll if you use Dice Jar. But that's not in Duel Links, but yeah. But yeah, Joey, not so bueno. Let's see. Mai, I need to level up Mai, man. You get that Windstorm, Itakwa. She got the Blow Piper. The Blow Piper. Yeah. No, not really that good. Oh my gosh, Harpy Lady #1. Everyone was looking for this card. Is Harpy Lady #1 going to be in the rewards? And there she is at 35. My Valentine gives out Harpy Lady 1. This card can just by itself is an 1800 when you have Harpy's I want to say petting zoo. Harpy's grounds. I'm just gonna say that. When this card's treated as a Harpy Lady, and then all monsters gain 300. This is extraordinary for the Harpy deck. This is extraordinary. This is the kind of card that breaks the format for a deck. Just this only makes a deck that's already good even better. So 1800 Harpy on the field. That's insanity. So yeah, Mai's definitely got a really good card there. Blowpiper, no bueno. But yeah, let's check out Taya. So Taya, the Venus deck, is it Venus or Saturn? I forget the name of it, but there's already pretty good fairy decks that have been released that you're able to play in Duel Links if you just have the 1600s, summon your Shine Balls. Is her name Venus? Come on. But yeah, and so Taya got another Freya. And then she also got another Court of Justice. So you can actually play 3 Court of Justice now, right? This is cool. But the thing is, I don't know if I play 3 Court of Justice, but I probably play 3 Freya. And so if you have a Court of Justice on the field and you have a Freya is a level 1 fairy, you can special summon any fairy monster from your hand. That's it. That's extraordinary for Duel Links. And so you can actually special summon Air Knight. And you guys are thinking, oh, Air Knight. Yeah, Air Knight. Air Knight's really good. 1900 piercing effect whenever it deals damage, draw a card. That's crazy because then you can actually bring back or restore a lot of those different cards that you've used. Kind of recycle the cards that you've used because Air Knight will just draw you more cards. And so that's really good. And so this will be definitely a fun deck. Now, it should be a top tier deck, but it's definitely going to be fun to play around with. And so you guys might want to level up your Taya and get those cards. I haven't even played Taya. But yeah, we got Weevil here. Weevil got some cool cards. I believe he got another Order to Smash. So let's see that here. Yeah, he got another Order to Smash. Was really good with the Venus deck or the light ball deck, Mystic Shine Balls deck, because you contribute your Shine Balls to destroy 1 or 2 spell or trap cards on the field. But Beatron's good. Beatron's really good. You can send 1 face-up spell or trap card you control to the grave to target 1 level 4 or lower insect monster in your grave and special summon the target in face-up defense position. You can only use that effect once per turn. That's actually really good. That's by far one of the best effects a single effect monster just has. But he's only 1600 attack, but still, definitely not bad. So that's pretty cool. Rex, he got a couple cards here, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, so Heat Wave is okay. That's one of those cards that's good against certain decks, but in Duel Links, when you're playing against a lot of different decks that are just using a normal engine, Heat Wave won't be good against those normal engine decks because this card can only activate at the start of your main phase. Neither player can normal summon or special summon effect monsters until your next draw. So that's good, but then they could still set, and yeah, so it's only really good against certain decks, and right now there's no side deck, so I don't see that card being played much, but it is interesting. This is extraordinary. Any spiritual arts will be good for this game because of the pace this game goes at. It's very quick and to the point, and so like fire art would be extremely good in this game. Earth art would be extraordinary, and here it is. So Kurogane is amazing with dinosaurs. So tribute 1 earth monster, special summon 1 of your level 4 or lower earth monsters from your graveyard except the tributed monster. You guys know 6 Samurais, you guys know Cunning of the 6 Samurai, that's the same type of effect as this. So basically they target your earth monster with Riryoku, with a trap that does something, order to charge, order to smash. Am I really not going to remember? Tribute your normal monster, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. If they target your card with, if they target your normal monster, or your earth monster at all, your dinosaurs, you can use Kurogane and put it in the grave, go grab that same earth or a different earth and special summon it. Already extremely good. But that's not all. Also, you can use this card. You attack your opponent for 1900 damage with your 2200 damage, 1900 damage with your dinosaur. Use Kurogane, special summon it back to the field and attack again in the same battle phase. That's 3800 points of damage. Duel Links is only 4,000 life. This card can OTK, 1 turn kill. That's amazing. By far, probably the best card, in my opinion. I've been using the dinosaurs. And that's a budget card because that means it's only leveling up. And when it's a level up, that's part of your budget deck. Just go level up the character, grind it out. So definitely really good. Amphibious Burgoth. is Legendary Ocean out? I can't remember if there's a way to get Legendary Ocean. This card's not very good with Umi because Umi minuses machine monsters attacks to 1300. But with Legendary Ocean, I believe it's just water. So this guy's really good with Legendary Ocean, and it works well with Gravity Bind and Level Area Limit, which I don't think are out yet. But yeah, Burgoth's still a good card. So this is really good for Mako. Also, Fish and Kicks, but I don't see that being too useful. Let's see. For Bandit Keith, we have Paralyzing Potion. Not good because Mask of Curse is out now. Machine Duplication. This is a card where you can now use different decks just because of this one card. Machine Duplication being at 1, I'm not sure would be too very useful to have a deck that revolves around, but Machine Duplication being at 2 would definitely be very nice. So maybe they'll add another one once they level up, add more level up rewards. But yeah, Machine Duplication is really good. The cards you can get with it right now are the Unions. So you have the Oil Man that makes it when you attack, you can draw, if you destroy a monster by battle, I think, draw a card. So you can go get 3 Oil Mans or 2 more Oil Mans. You can go get target 1 machine monster, 500 less, special summon 2 more from your deck. So you can get 2 more Jinzo 7s. That guy can attack directly. He's 500 attack. Or the Platform, which is 500 attack and defense bonus Union. And also, you don't have to, you know, play technically a machine deck and equip these cards as machines, but you probably should. You can just tribute all 3 of those monsters for, I don't know, Guilford the Lightning, a monster that requires 3, the Fairy Moisture Creature, any card that requires tributes. This is a good way to get tributes out too. So, and definitely fun to mess around with though. Like Jinzo 7, I could see that being fun, just getting out a monster to attack directly. That's 1500 points of damage, so. But yeah, Shizu, let's see her, what she's got here for her new cards. She's got a Owl of Luck and Cataville Omen. Cataville Omen, search for a select 1 trap card in your deck and place it on top of your deck. And active values on the field instead. Place that card in your hand. So these are both good in their own way. This guy gets a field spell. And so if you're using a deck that requires a field spell, this is a good way to do it with the Cataville Omen. And then also with the Owl of Luck and then the Cataville Omen. But yeah, so I'm not sure exactly how these cards can be used, but these cards definitely aren't bad. And there's ways to use them for different decks to make them even better. Like I could see Odeon's deck using Cataville Omen or something if you're doing some trap wombos. But yeah, no, Odeon got some cool stuff. So he actually got another Mystical Beast Circuit. So, and that works well because he has 2. So he has 2 ways to get Temple of the Kings. And so now he has 2 Mystical Beast Circuits. So I need to level up this guy hardcore because you can actually farm. That's a farm deck using that card. And then Dark Coffin, our first Dark Coffin, right? So you can use Dark Coffin with Magical Hats. And so that's awesome. Because when this face down card is destroyed and sent to the grave, which is what Magical Hats will do, your opponent selects and executes one of the effects. So they will discard a card in their hand or they will destroy one of their monsters. Magical Hats, baby. So that'll be really nice. So yeah, make sure you have some Magical Hats before the set rotates out. And then Pegasus, the guy, the Yugi boy, he got Shine Palace, which is 700 points to attack. It's just attack, it's not attack and defense for light monsters. But this card's okay, I think, in Duel Links. Duel Links, it's not really about equipments right now, especially with all the different cards. It's really about destroying monsters. So I think it's just okay. But definitely could work well in that light deck we were talking about earlier with Air Knight if you're specially summoning Air Knight. But I mean, I think I'd rather have an equip on Air Knight that stops monster effects like a Guardian Bow or whatever. But yeah, Shine Palace, definitely a good card. I think there's only a few other 700 point equipments, right? You got the Insect one, you have the book for Dark Magician Girl, you have the, what's it called, the guy that's drinking the poison or whatever. But yeah. So definitely an interesting card, definitely very powerful, but then this is extraordinary. And hopefully as they level up the characters more, you'll get more of these. But Toon Table of Contents, you guys, this is like the best search card in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Even in the card game. Add 1 Toon card from your deck to your hand, or Manga Rear Hand, but yeah, Manga Rear Hand, sorry. Toon card. 1 Toon card. You can go search any card with Toon in its name. You can go get another Toon Table of Contents, which will be good for spell counter decks or farm decks for Cerberus if they release more of these Toon Table of Contents. You can go search for any Toon monster. You can go search for Toon Rollbacker. I think Mimicat doesn't have Toon in his name because that'd be probably too good. But you know, all the different Toon cards. So this is extraordinary. So I really like that they added that. And hopefully they release more because that could only get better for Toons. And then, but you do need to be careful with the whole Toon Table, searching out more Toon Tables because that will be pretty good for different farm decks, or the Cerberus farm deck anyways. And yeah, so I was going to show some gameplay, but we already have a pretty long video, you guys, so just to talk real quick about the missions. So come back tomorrow, I'll do some more videos for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And like I said, I'm going to try to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video every single day, you guys. And for you guys that are wondering about the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, I'm definitely going to be talking about the card game also, you guys. I'm going to try to do a video every day for that, but yeah, maybe every other day for that, something like that. So 1 to 2 videos for Yu-Gi-Oh! On this channel every day. So here we go. Missions. Use a spell card 6 times in a duel. I think I farmed once or something. Okay, cool. So yeah, so the new missions, just to give you guys an idea. Special summon 30 fusion monsters in Duel World. So that's a lot to get stage 50 to 51. Summon dragon type monsters 50 times. Summon spellcaster type monsters 50 times. And the 2 that I just collected there was deal 4,000 damage and activate 6 cards in a single turn or a single duel. Basically, those are both farm missions, so that's easy. But yeah, so yeah, pretty crazy. 30 fusion summons. You're gonna have to create a deck that's just for fusion summoning, and probably just duel against one of the little legendary duelists, like a level 10 one, just to get it done. But yeah, that's definitely interesting. And then 50 gems for doing that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video where we talked about the different character level up rewards and just kind of an overview of the Kaiba Cup. And so tomorrow I will be posting some of the duels where I had against the different decks in the Kaiba Cup. And there's actually some really interesting ones. And I'm going to do it a little differently. The format before, I was just doing the duels and just recording myself talking while doing the duels. But I'm going to actually record over that so I can talk about the duels as I play them with you guys, and you guys can kind of go over it with me, kind of thing. But yeah, post in the comments below, you guys, what you guys think about these new level up rewards for the characters. I know I mentioned a few of them, and I like a few of them a lot, but there's also some of them are like, really? And then what do you think about the gems, you know, going down in account, the amount you get for leveling up your characters? That just seems annoying to go from 300 gems down to 200. I don't know, you know, is that what it was, 200? But yeah, that's really nice to get 100,000 gold, but you think, man, you'd really like to get more gold from leveling up characters, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, post in the comments below what you guys think from this new update. And 50 to 60 is going to be fun. That's going to be a new goal for me to grind out. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video every single day. And also, if you're wanting some more TCG content, I will be posting TCG content at least every other day. So there will be days with 2 videos each day. So be ready, guys, for some more March Madness. And Simply Unlucky signing out.